Everyone is busy criticizing the Tesla Model S new steering system with steering yoke and wondering how to make a U-turn with it. But very few people know that Tesla has taken a big step of improvement with this steering system, and the technology hiding behind it is a long-coming marvel that Tesla has finally made true. So let's untangle the technology behind the steering yoke of Tesla Model S and kick off the dumb questions and understand how it's better than the older systems. Small vehicles like two-wheelers and three-wheelers are controlled by handle, and you can easily make a U-turn with it by turning the handle just few degrees. Earlier, this was not possible to implement in cars and trucks as it was difficult to apply so much torque to move the steering assembly. So, they used to have reduction mechanisms, or you can say gearbox, to decrease the required torque input. You might have seen this in old trucks where to turn tire few degrees, the driver keeps on rotating the steering wheel to make that turn. That is due to the gearbox, as without it, it is not possible to turn the wheels by human effort. After the introduction of power steering, the reduction ratios were reduced. The power steering assisted to put the effort to move the steering mechanism. With electric power steering, the motors assisted you to put the effort, so you don't need to put too much of it. So now, with fewer rotations, you can make a U-turn. But doing fewer rotations is also not the best and the laziest way. So the automotive industry is trying to move further in this technology for a long. And Tesla has finally made it true. Yes, you got it right. Steer-by-wire technology, which is the next big step after power steering. With the introduction of autopilot system in cars, electric motors for steering got more powerful and precise. So these motors can now steer the whole car all by itself without requiring you to put the effort. And these motors are also well controlled for angle, so they can also steer the car with precision. What this means now is there is no need to put mechanical linkage between the steering mechanism and the wheels. Rather, it is now replaced with a wire that transfers just data. The steering has a sensor in it which senses the angle of steering. The data is given to the motor controlling the steering mechanism, which then turns the mechanism and steers the car. So there's no need to put human effort to move the wheels. You just have to tell where and how much to move. So why do million turns of steering to take a U-turn and waste energy? Just turn few degrees and you can make a U-turn. Here's BMW comparing that technology. First, with power steering with mechanical linkage, and the second one is with the steer-by-wire technology. There's another video from Volkswagen which I've put in the description box below. This is the next big step forward. Generally, Tesla opens its patent for all and protects just the crucial patents. The steer-by-wire patent is crucial and is under process for international protection. Here's why Tesla want to protect it. As Tesla is planning to enter new global markets, they need to think globally for their design. If Tesla chooses mechanical linkage for steering, the chassis design would require a change to enter India, as the cars have right-hand drive. We have seen automakers like Ford struggling to do this with the Mustang and lost few horsepower as the exhaust manifold got cramped for the steering mechanism. That increased the back pressure and dropped the output of the car. But with drive-by-wire technology, just interiors needs to be modified, and the steering can just be shifted as other stuff. This increases the flexibility and makes it easier for the automakers to make cars according to different global requirements. Before we talk more about the steering wheel, make sure to subscribe our channel if you haven't yet, share this video as much as possible, and comment if you have any question or comments. So to make a U-turn with the steering yoke, you just have to turn it like this. Now let's talk a bit about the controls for indicators and other stuff. So now it is controlled by gestures. You can swipe and click anywhere in this region to activate the commands. You will get haptic feedback, means vibrational feedback, and a low sound like you have operated a button, and small glowing symbol on the steering wheel for indication. So there's no need for dedicated buttons. That's all you need to know about the new Tesla Model Y steering system and the steering yoke. Thank you for watching.